If she's, I don't know if she's had the $161 hot dog, but if she has, she's got to tell me how it tastes. All the way from Macon, Georgia, everybody, Caroline Exum!
I was just making thoughts for my Barnett. I didn't want that to fall on poor guy's head. Just trying to make some coffee, and here come my comedy notes. So I know how everyone's doing. I'm not going to ask. It's a fucked up day to be an American, right? It just fucking is. And I had a whole set planned. I had some wonderful jokes that I was going to share with everybody. But, you know, when Chris asked me to perform tonight, neither of us had any way to know today was going to be the day. I mean, we saw it coming. We've seen it coming since fucking November of 2016. But waking up and knowing today was it. This is the goddamn day that they're going to overturn Roe v. Wade. So I have some thoughts on that. First of all, I would like to tell you about the time when I lived in the United Kingdom and I had cancer. I had ovarian cancer. I had a tumor, 22-pound ovarian mass. I named Antoine. Antoine had to go. The doctor was like, okay, we can either go in, we can take Antoine, because I insisted that they referred to it as Antoine. They said, we can go in, we can just take Antoine, but that means we might have to go back and get more stuff. And I said, you know what? Take it all. All of my reproductive organs, all of this shit, just take it. He's like, you sure you don't want to think about that? I'm like, are you telling me I never have to worry about being pregnant ever in my life? Take it. Take all the shit. Because I never wanted to be a mom, ever. And, you know, relatives and friends would try to talk me out of that sentiment. Oh, but you love your cats. You're such a good cat mom. Exactly, that's just like an infant. Cats pretty much stay infants. Children, they grow up, they get mouthy. They want things that I don't want to give them. You know, can I have lunch money? No, we needed Netflix this month. I'm very sorry. But, you know, the thought occurred to me this morning, not everybody is lucky enough to get cancer. They just have to keep their reproductive organs. And come what the fuck may, you know, because people aren't going to stop fucking. No, I know, right? That is not going to happen, no matter what they try to tell you God thinks. People are just not going to stop fucking. And listen, I've been in the heat of the moment. In the heat of the moment, it makes you do crazy things. It makes you say, just fuck the condom. It's just this once. And then 9 months later, you're still screaming, fuck the condom. But now you have an infant. And it's just fucked up. And a friend of mine named Will, he's gay and he's from the UK. So a lot of things that have been going on for the past couple of years, because he lives in the US now, a lot of things he doesn't understand. And he was on Facebook this morning. He's like, what's wrong with this country? And I said, straight men and religion. Now, I realize I misspoke. I should have said straight American men are the fucking problem. Because they are fragile as fuck. And here's an example. The very next reply to my suggestion of the wrongness, here comes Matt with some opinions. Matt straight out the gate, fuck you. What do you mean it's men, white, straight men? How dare you? How dare you say it's straight men that are the problem? Thank you for proving my point. That worked out real well. And then Matt, because finally we went back and forth, and finally I was like, is this really all because I said straight men are the problem? And he goes, well, if I said all fat women are the problem, you'd be triggered. Ooh. I said no, because I'm a grown-up, and words don't fucking hurt me, and I'm a stand-up comic. I have a pretty thick skin about this shit. Also, I don't have a penis, which I think is maybe the problem. But, let's see. Trying to see if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about. Let me look at the other page. I normally don't bring up my notes, but one thing I did want to talk about is people are starting to get offended. Well, they're not starting to get offended. There are a lot of words we can't say now, and that's fine. I'm not going to say any of the words. But it just seems like a lot of words keep getting added to the list of the words that offend people. And if I'm ever offensive to anyone, it's very important that you know I don't care. That is something that I really want you to know right up front. I don't care. But, I'm starting to get worried about the fact that, words are starting to disappear. And I was talking to my friend about this the other day. I was like, remember like Schoolhouse Rock? The conjunction, junction, what's your function? And he's like, I don't fucking know anymore. I had all these, I was hooking up words and phrases and clauses. And now people say things to me like, hundo PFAM, no cap. They're just making shit up now. And I told my friend this tonight. I said, hundo PFAM, no cap. And I was like, no, I'm not having a stroke. That's how the youths talk now. Gotta keep up. But, let's see. So the rapture's coming. That's something you probably all need to know. Yeah. I'm going to hell, and I'm fine with that. A lot of people don't like it when I say that I'm going to hell, which to them I say, fuck you, it's me going, not you. All the cool people are going to be in hell, all the gays, all of the heavy metal people, all of Paige's D&D boyfriends are going to be there. All of the women that had abortions, so no babies in hell. That sounds like heaven to me. But anyway, no. So the rapture's coming. This lady at Kroger told me. She just walked right up to me. I hate when people talk to me because I'm just like, do I look friendly? Apparently I look crazy, so the crazy people are like, she's one of us. I'm gonna go say words. But no, she told me, she said, you need to be rapture ready. And I said, you mean like Blondie? Get down with some Fab Five Freddy. She's like, no, the rapture where God is just gonna start sucking people up. Like, and I'm Catholic, or well, I was Catholic until my apostasy. But I grew up Catholic, so we had purgatory, which was like God's timeout chair. Like you sit there for 5,000 years and think about what you've done. Hope the Motley Crue tattoo was worth it. But apparently this rapture, people like God is just gonna at some point just flip on the Dyson and just start hoovering people up. You've earned it. You've earned this. all of your hateful ways, you have earned this. And I thought, that's pretty cool. I can't wait for all those people to disappear. But I saw a bumper sticker that said, in case of rapture, car will become unmanned. Because they're just gonna. So I want to get my own bumper sticker that says, in case of rapture, can I have your car? All right, usually that's where I end. I have two very important things to say. Number one, I saw this shared, and I'm going to repeat it because it's true. I am a fucking pro-choice rally everywhere I go. So I have a microphone, and I have a voice, and I have an audience. So we're going to keep fucking fighting this, and fuck the patriarchy.